Another AMC video. Before I forget, this is not financial advice. This is for educational entertainment purposes only. If you like it, definitely thumbs up, subscribe. I appreciate it, and let's get this going. We have a lot of information coming out from Adam Aaron, and you can hear my son in the sorry, my son's very talkable. He can talk real loud. So Adam Aaron just came out, and to me, we got to go over this, and we got to talk about this, and we got to see what in the world is going on here. Now, I am not much of like trying to read between the lines, but this one is sort of really blunt, and I'm thinking there's something happening, and we're sort of understanding why Adam Aaron invested, and what he said was 22%, and now we're getting information that there's additional 38% onto this mining company, and that's 60% ownership AMC owns. Very interesting. Let's get into technical onto AMC and see where we're at. Now, technically, let's get in there. I still have the chart for the 5-year, and you can see, and I do not know how I can keep that up. You can see with the 5 years what happened. We came down, we're looping, and we sort of broke out, and it did this test. Are we in here? I don't know. The one thing that we have to realize is right in here it did a breakout, and this was back in the day, back on last year. So right now we are still in this upper trend, you can see, and it's still going this upper trend. Really good. That is very awesome. I'm not saying it's going to break out. I'm sort of like an opposite side. I'm thinking, well, we're not going to see a breakout yet. And why I'm thinking that is I think that we're going to come back down on Monday. And I know I'm sort of being negative, and a lot of people are probably like, oh gosh, you're really negative. And I own stock in AMC, and I haven't sold yet. I'm thinking it's going to come down into the 16 and test the 16, making that support right here onto AMC, going to 16 or 18, making this line of support. And then when we have that line support, coming back up and then retesting the 22. 22 is definitely something onto the fight. We are fighting that 22. I think they are basically just like a faucet. They're turning it off. And I'm hoping you guys haven't sold last Monday from somebody saying the sell on Monday, because it seems coincidence, like what happened Monday, then Tuesday it started moving up. Just a coincidence? Makes me question. So I'm hoping you guys are not watching his stuff. And what we are, and you can see the technical, 2150, if we can break, and it's mostly 22, if we can get above and get above 21 to 22, I would say to make it really good to go above this bearish tone, and that would be 2150. I would say that would be a clear breakout. Awesome. Now, right at Friday, and I don't get this, again, you can explain to me and put it in the comments if you understand how we are adding more shorts right after around 11 o'clock. And I had it like pictures taken. At 11 o'clock, we had more shorts coming back in. Makes no sense. Very crazy to me that there's more shorts that added, or they have more shorts shares to add at 11 o'clock at night on a Friday. Somebody's been pressing the F3 key. F3, F3, F3. And Adam Aaron, tweeted this out. This is interesting because what he is saying is that they have raised up $195 million for the mining company, and only in 2 weeks, I think AMC is issue a gold and ETF. So to me, what I'm understanding, and I'm trying to, it sounds very direct, like Adam Aaron is going to be issuing a NFT, sorry, I said ETF, NFT on a backed up by gold. This is I think a very, I think this is a very, very bullish sign. And you can see I did vote for selling it. And the reason why I say sell it is I think that we should see a sell onto this, because this will raise up money for AMC. And in return, AMC is going to lower down their debt, because they will have their debts taken away. And to me, even there was one person who had a comment, and they were bringing up about a video, and they were saying how AMC is unfunctionally, it doesn't make sense, and da da da, and how they do not like AMC because of the debt. And that was only reasoning why of the debt. Well, the person put a comment and said, well, Apple has debt too. And it had a really good point. Apple does have debt. Every company has debt. But AMC has a huge amount of debt, and I get it. So that said, I think that we should sell the NFTs, and AMC will raise up money onto that. Now, who can have a platform on selling? Well, that's GameStop. GameStop has a platform on selling. Just a coincidence. Now you have GameStop over there is going to be making money off of probably selling the NFTs, and well, AMC will be raising up money on the NFTs as well, backed up by gold. This is what I'm understanding. I could be totally wrong. I could be reading this in a wrong way. So this is something that a lot of people haven't been really talking about. I'm shocked, but it's all over Twitter. Twitter's just going nuts on this whole thing. And I'm hoping the big YouTube people like Trey's Trade, he comes out and he talks about this to broadcast this out and saying, hey, you know what, this is what's happening. I think this is a huge deal. I think this is a very, very bullish indication, saying, and Adam Aaron's sort of giving the bird to these shorts. And I'm excited. That said, again, I've been saying, every time we have any good news onto AMC, we have been seeing that the shorts have been just shorting the crap out of it the next day. So that's the reason why I'm thinking Monday they're going to short the crap out of AMC, because that was good news. Let's short AMC even more. That's how it works. Any good news, oh, they made so much money, let's short it even more. We can see this is how it works. And so GameStop, I think, has a awesome fundamental too, and I have money into both, onto GameStop and to AMC. And I really want to say one thing. Last video I put out, there was a person that had a comment and saying how that they're different, and GameStop and AMC are totally different because of the momentums and blah blah blah. And I really don't want to see us fight onto this whole thing. When AMC, it looks like AMC leads the charge, GameStop follows. When GameStop leads the charge, AMC follows. Both are going to be a good situation. I look at it, both of them. Now, does GameStop have a higher chance of moving faster? Yes, because they have less flow. And I agree, there's less shares into GameStop. AMC has a lot more shares, so that's the reason why it doesn't go as quickly like GameStop. So next week we have Unusual Whales has been saying max pain is at 17.5. So that said, last time it was at beginning of the week, it was at 16%, and at the end it went to 18%. So keep this in mind. This is not a written in stone situation. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be pushing onto AMC, and they're going to be putting money into AMC onto their options. Now, definitely, when you buy into options, it's a really high risk. But I want to keep you in mind onto AMC and to GameStop. Make sure you get into a high delta play. And why I say high delta play, I don't know why it doesn't move back. A high delta play will have a high delta play is going to be good onto the shares, onto the company. So if you are at 90% delta, that means that you're going to have a higher chance of keeping your money, and the market makers will have to buy 90 shares. So they have to buy 90 shares onto the market. So that said, that will help out the movement. So if you're going to buy into any options, make sure you get closer to a higher delta play. So you don't want to go into $100 call option and the delta is probably at 10 or realistically 3. So they're going to be buying only 3 shares out of your call. That makes it's not really helping out the movement. It's not helping out moving the stock either. So if you have it at 90, well, that's 90 shares they'll have to buy into the shares. They'll have to buy 90 shares there. So, and it's less risk for you as well. So that I'm just pointing out. Options are risky. Now, max pain is at, well, that was last week. Let's do this week. 115. So way over max pain, and I'm hoping GameStop is going to go nuts. That is going to be awesome to see. Let's see what we have on GameStop here. At 200,000, and the interest rate is just ridiculous. I am just still amazed. Way to go, GameStop. I think you guys are going to, I don't have much shares into GameStop, but I think GameStop is going to rip. And if GameStop rips, I think GameStop is going to be the lead onto this. And I'm sorry to say, GameStop is going to push the momentum. And I think AMC is going to follow suit because clearly you see 500,000 and we are at AMC is at 1.4. 1.4 is measly. And then you have 26. That to me is crazy. The ETFs onto GameStop is nuts. I just don't get this. Where it was pretty much down to 10,000 and now they're at 30. So crazy. I think again there's questions onto this whole market and what they are doing. So that said, I'm hoping that everyone is still excited about tomorrow, and if it starts going down, be prepared for it to go down because we had good news. I know it sounds like I'm a very bear onto this whole thing, but actually I am a bull. I really want this to go up as well. And I think that we'll have a support at 18, or we could see it going down to 16. Now, that said, do I see it lasting long? I think there's momentum in there. But if GameStop pushes through and gets higher, I think AMC is going to follow suit. So we're all looking at GameStop into this whole thing. I think GameStop is going to be the runner for AMC to move on. That said, if you like, subscribe. I appreciate it. And share. I really do appreciate it. Put some comments on there. It helps out. And have anyone who has any questions, or if you guys want to share about what stock you're holding, AMC or GameStop. I hold both. Peace out.